Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pick a card reading is a request. It's mostly about your ex, be it a female, a male, any orientation, whoever it is. Did they ever thought of reconciling with you, coming back with you, or becoming friends with you overall? So how we're gonna do this one, it's more like where I'm just gonna create a Celtic spread. I will give you clarifiers. Clarifiers, if they don't match your person but you are drawn to picking the pile, I say still watch the Celtic spread, finish the Celtic spread with me, the 6 carded Celtic spread with me. If ever you have answers there, then definitely take them. If not, then just discard the whole reading, okay? It's gonna be as easy as that. Other thing I will be doing is mostly, let's say we're going in a scenario. When I'm going to create the Celtic spread, how I'm going to read the Celtic spread is, it's more their point of view now. I'm going to be asking your ex in person. We're going to envision, or we're going to kind of manifest a situation where Diva is asking or having a conversation with your ex, okay, about you, okay? And we're asking this person, if ever you had the chance, would you reconcile with this person? Would you be friends with them, or would you go back in a relationship with them? Basically, them being you here, okay? So it's more like I'm kind of like reading it in the form of like the main situation regarding your story with them, their perspective, the reason why they're seeing it that way, their challenge connected to me coming back to you, etc., or me not really coming back to you, etc. You have the past situation, the middle situation, where they're standing right now, and then in the near future it's more like what they're planning on doing, okay? How we're gonna manipulate is I'm gonna be using the spirit animal, this one, to kind of tune into what they're feeling, okay? So it's really not important. I'm not gonna show you the the cards, the deck, I mean. Then we're gonna use the hidden truth, which could be a triggering element. It could be in the form of excuses, or it could definitely resonate. Sometimes I find it's helpful, sometimes it's really not. So just kind of be more cautious when I'm kind of like channeling some of these cards here. And the archetype is overall the answer. Let's say the archetype is the answer of, if I were to ask them overall what they want to do with you, okay, at what point they see themselves with you, or in a relationship, or if they've moved on, how do they look at your relationship, okay? So it's like, if I'm gonna have the Lovers card, it's gonna be like, oh, I might want to come back to you. I'm still reminiscing over our memories together overall. But if I have certain elements like the Tread, or the Warrior, sometimes I will channel and I will tune into my intuition. You can definitely channel it and you do your own reading, but it's definitely an element of perception at the end of the day. And I wish that you always trust yourself whenever I'm reading. I could definitely go in a specific vibration because I'm channeling certain things, okay? You can definitely look at it and you channel it your own way, okay? Because definitely this is me reading it for you, but you can read it for yourself also. And the way you will read the cards might not really resonate with the way I'm reading it, but as long as you're kind of finding the answer in the Celtic spread, be it you listen to my perception, or be it you kind of have your own perception, it can give you an element of if you need to kind of do certain stuff, or it could give you another option, another possibility perhaps. That could give you solutions regarding if you need to leave this person, work harder on the relationship, reach out to them, or allow them to reach out to you and make yourself available to them, etc. Okay? So I will be using those 3, the main ones with the Celtic spreads. I gave you 6 options today. I wasn't able to choose between the Steampunk and the Prisma and the Rider, but I really wanted both 3 of them, so I kind of took them. Clarifiers, I will give you some letters, dates, months, body shapes, facial structure, eye colors, hair structure or hair texture or hair color, skin tone, etc., the type of hairstyle they might have, the beards, etc. They could be bold as they don't need to. You will know, okay? I will also give you certain horoscope years, or like horoscope signs. It's like if I give you the dog, if we have the dog, spirit, it means that it's like a person that might be born any year of the dog. Okay, and I will give you those letters. It's like every letter I say could be a name, okay? Could be a place, definitely, but then again, it could be a name also. It could be a first name, a nickname, or a last name. And if ever you find my, this video helpful and you kind of want to share it, definitely go ahead. If you want to comment, both positive or negative, it's definitely available to all of you. What else I wanted to say? If you want to spoil me, my coffee site is down below. If you find you want a private reading from me, you need it, let's say you really are seeking for it, or your intuition is telling you you want one, I'll say read all the terms of conditions on my description box. And if ever after reading that you want to reach out to me, definitely you can do so. But I'm not very talkative. I don't necessarily like to text that much, so I'm just kind of telling you it's very straightforward and simple. Basically just read them. If you really want to, you will reach out, I'm sure of it. If not, then it's okay, guys. It's there for those who need it, okay? I'm not asking for people to come and seek me. Rather the type of person that will say you have the answers inside of you, definitely, and it's like your life is yours. You need to live your life. You need to make the decisions. You need to kind of, it's like sometimes it's difficult to kind of take on that responsibility, but at the end of the day, nobody will take care of you better than you, etc. So those are my concepts in life. But then again, I'm the type that I accept you the way you are, so accept me the way I am, regardless of how I kind of seem, how I channel certain stuff. I still know I don't know everything, okay? So if ever I say triggering element, or we're going more toxic, because I really don't know how we're gonna go, what energy I'm gonna embody, or how I'm gonna express certain stuff. So just have your own discernment. Be witnessing most of all. When I'm saying witnessing, there's no right or there's no wrong element in what I'm saying. Let's just accept the fact that there's diversity to life, and be it however my patterns are, be it however your person's pattern could be, or your own patterns, it gives you overall an aspect about the whole situation, or several variables or information that could be useful to you, as it doesn't need to be, it's just going to be like a memory data taking up space in your brain somewhere, but you can definitely release those. You can release all the things that you've been kind of like absorbing till now, okay? So just take what resonates to you, discard all the rest, but then again, be grounded. When I'm saying resonating with you, don't go too much in your fantasy land as it's like, oh, this is what I want to be the reality, but then again, reality might be very different. So stay centered always, okay? When I say resonate, like, have that positive and negative perception to the situation, okay? Could be positive as it could be negative, but don't go one extreme. Don't go too positive, don't go too negative. Try to kind of embrace both of them and kind of juggle both of them when you're kind of coming to see me on my channel, okay? Or see yourself here, but then again, like, embody certain aspects that could be you, that could be your person, or that could be just perhaps Diva just channeling. Could be that way. And you will already realize by now, if you're really good with your perception, sometimes I tune into my own baggages, okay, want it or not, but it's very similar to your situation, or it could definitely be not your situation at all. It's just Diva releasing certain elements which could resonate with other people but not you, okay? So understand that I am a human being at the end of the day. I have my own baggages. Sometimes I'm definitely triggered, and it's normal, okay? I kind of accept those things about myself. If I didn't accept those things, I would not mention those things to you guys, okay? So that you be aware of it yourself. So let us start. Now, pile 1, whoever chose... So I want to basically start. This is pile 1, which is Tarot of the Divine. Pile 2 is the Dancing in the Dark Tarot. Pile 3 is Tarot de Marseille. Pile 4 is Steampunk. Pile 5 is Prisma or Light Visions Tarot. And pile 5 is the, I was going to say, adorable Rider Tarot deck. Okay, the traditional 1. Usually I don't say adorable, but this time around we're going there. So I'm presuming your person might be adorable for pile 6, okay? And number 6 is definitely the lover's number or nurturing element. So that was it. So welcome, pile 1, Tarot of the Divine. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. I was gonna say, for some of you, if you have sage in the house or Santa Paulo, start just cleansing it, because I'm just kind of channeling saying that. For some of you, just kind of like release a bit of, burn a little incense or something of the sort, just to cleanse a bit the vibes, just in case of preparation for difficult times ahead. So that's what I had to channel. So Tarot of the Divine. Let's see if your person ever thought of reconciling with you. Okay, so where we're going is that I'm meeting your person. Okay, we were meeting your person and we're asking him or her if they would be with you again, or if they've ever thought of coming back and kind of fixing the relationship or something of the sort. Okay, bear with me. Okay. So, this one. Let us start. So, has your ex ever thought of reconciling with you? So, who your ex might be. So, you have a person who might have a triangular faced structure, a square one. I might have a lot of face structure in this one. You have leather black hair color, be it male or female. Females could have deep wave, or males could also have deep wave hair styles, water wavy texture also. French curl. Eye color could be amber eye color. I could be born on the 30th, 5th of the month. If I'm a man, I have the Fu Manchu type of beard. If I'm also male, I have oblong face structure, square, triangular, and oblong. Long wavy hair overall. We have that a lot. I have Phoenix, Arizona. So PHXAZ. Okay, you have those, a letter that could be part of their names or last name. You have square face twice. So if this is a male, it's most probably they have square faced face structure. You have sand beige color tone. If this is a female, she has more rectangular facial structure. Beard texture styles, you have chin curtain. Okay. You have anchor style. This style, it could be bold or not, okay, for some of you. You have hazel eye color. Okay, so you have amber and hazel. Gray green eye color for your ex. You have Dali type of mustache or whatever it is. Inverted triangle for a female facial structure. Hair might be like this or like naturally left on the sides. You have, I could be born on the 21st. I have the Klingon mustache texture. Handlebar. Ducktail. There's a lot of mustaches, okay? We have different types of mustaches. I might have a tendency to kind of tie my hair on the side. I have kinky straight hair. Okay. Hot toffee color hairstyle, perhaps. I have gray-green twice, okay? So we had gray-green twice. And you have number 12, okay? So 12... and loose wave. So these are the clarifiers I can say for some of you. It could be female as it could be male. Any orientation, any sexuality or gender. Okay? You have that. I was gonna add 2 more We have PVG. Okay, so P, V, or G. Victor could be a name, or I was gonna say George, or Gregory, or Greg. Craig also. Victor or Vanessa. P for Filipina or Phillips. You have P twice, anyways. WASDC. Washington City Code, Washington, D.C. Could be from those states, countries, but it doesn't need to be. And you have Shanghai Airport, China, or they might be Chinese, as they can be United States citizens, okay, Americans overall. Years that they might be born, I have the rooster, I have the rat, and I have the snake. So I might be a rooster, a snake, or a rat. Okay, so take whichever resonates. These were the qualifiers I was gonna give to you. So let's say I'm sitting with your ex right now, and I'm kind of asking him or her about you, and I'm kind of like having a conversation, and he's definitely or she's definitely telling me what the situation is, okay? I'm asking them if they want to reconcile, if they ever thought about reconciling with you, like becoming friends again, or it's like, what are their plans with you overall? So you have Tarot the Divine. Let's just create the Celtic spread, and then I'll start with the archetype, the spirit animal, and the hidden truth. Okay, so we're ready with the Celtic spread. Let me start off what's the main situation. So you have the Queen of Swords. So, okay. I'm just gonna release the energies first, and then we're gonna see. You have the Star, which is my challenge when it comes to facing your reconciling with you, or the whole situation about reconciliation, okay? Then you have the Six of Cups energy as the reason why. In the past, you have the World card. Definitely very beautiful energy I got. Upright. The initial energy, it's more the Lover's card. Okay. Very interesting. And then you have, in the near future, you have the Knight of Wands connected to you. And I don't need one more. You have Nine of Cups. And below the deck, you have the Three of Swords. So I'm definitely very hurt, or I feel 100% betrayed here. It's that way, or there's an element of being left out in the cold because of something, okay? So let me see what the mountain here, okay. And the gem. How do I feel about you? You have the elk. It's a very nice guy or girl, this one, okay? They're very understanding from what I understood, but they have certain blockages they need to figure out on their own, perhaps, connected to you, this one. Because overall with the mountain and the gem, it's like, if I were to talk with them, okay, if I were to have that conversation with your person, like if I were to interview your person, your ex here, what will he say or she say? Overall, I want you. I love you unconditionally. Okay. Overall, that's what I got also from the Celtic spread. I want to be more than friends. Look, this one is more positive than I expected, but it's definitely very, like, what's the main situation? Now, it might be about your ex as it might be about you, okay? So this one, it's more like if I were to ask him or her if they were to reconcile with you. Have you ever thought of, like, being with this person? They'll say, being with this person was one of the best things in my life in the past, okay? I used to kind of feel beautiful. I used to feel accepted by you, and it's like just being with you was definitely the best thing in my life overall. I did feel the connection overall, and I understand that perhaps you're the more rational type, you're the more stricter type. You have a certain self-discipline element to you, okay? So I'm talking, they're going to be talking about how disciplined of a person you are, how much of a expectations or goal-oriented person you are. And it's like sometimes you kind of, it's like your mental or rational logic sometimes overpowers, it's like it's overpowered inside of you, which could kind of cause the elements of I'm feeling like you're taking care of me, you're taking on all the burdens in the relationship, and it's like you have a lot of expectations overall, which I don't blame you for having, okay? They don't blame you for having those expectations. It's just that they know that you're definitely a very rare type of person. You're like a gem. You're very precious to them. But with the mountain, it's more like if I were to be with you, it's more like I need to be responsible for my own stuff. I need to recognize myself so that I will not necessarily be, smashed by your words, or it's like the way you judge me overall, or it's look, the person wants you. They want you, but they feel like they're not good enough for you in some way. But it's not that intent, okay? It's just that the person is like not, it's, if I were to want to reconcile with you, the main blockage for me is to kind of definitely nurture that idea and be more innocent in the way I'm gonna approach you. Because I'm quite serious type with the fire ant and the elk. It could be about them also, okay? It could be that they hurt you this one, I hurted you, or it's like you felt betrayed by me because I was more career oriented, or I was more like always focused on my own, investments, or my own stuff, that my own distractions. For some of you, I was distracted. I'm a shopaholic type of man or female, or it's like whenever things don't go well my way, it's like I kind of have a tendency to kind of indulge in other material stuff like drinking or going shopping and spending a lot of money on certain things. I can't stop. That kind of thing, perhaps. But it's like with the Queen of Swords is that you left me because I might have had certain addictions, let's say, but you kind of knew that you were too good for me. Or it's like, I know that you were too good for me. But then again, how I'm feeling is more, I'm serious, I'm more silent, I'm more like responsible, I'm more noble now. Or my feelings connected to you is more like silent but noble and humble. And with the fire ant, it's like I'm ready to kind of put the action there. Like put the action, or work harder and on expressing my love and my passion towards you and recognizing you again, perhaps. So I have already, this one, it's more like they have taught several times about reconciling or being more than friends again, okay? So I want to be more than friends. I love you unconditionally. I want you, okay? So there's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of sexual or physical attraction they still feel about you. They feel also that you are a very good soulmate or a person that understands them. But the main thing, it was always the expectations or the element of being more rational or thoughtful over heart matters. It's like not to go that much in your heart or in your emotions. But then again, I'm the more emotional type and you're more the serious type, perhaps, or the relationship wasn't able, it's like at the time where we were together, we didn't know any better about how to express our emotions. We were more focused on our own careers or on our education, our selves, okay? We were young, perhaps, that's the type. And in the past with the world card, it's definitely, you meant the world to me. I felt definitely very whole when I was with you. In the present moment with the Lovers card, it's more like, it's like you're somebody who accepted me even if I was like a beast or something. If this is a male, he kind of knows he's like a beast, or he's like a a tall man, or he's definitely more brooding, or I don't know, and you might have been more fragile looking. It's like Beauty and the Beast kind of vibes, as if like you were the beauty, or you were the beast and they were the beauty. It's more like that vibration of I liked you were the tall buff type, or you were the more fragile innocent looking girl, or it could be divine feminine, divine masculine mixtures. It's like the female could be more buffed up, you know, and the male could be more gentle looking. But either way, whichever physical conditions you guys were in, or characteristics you guys have, the person had that element of feeling, or I still feel like we could, you know, we could make it happen, okay? Like, your person is still, like, they would stay silent, but I would understand that they want to, you know, be with you. It's like if every person were to tell me you were the best thing in my life, how would the third party will feel? I feel like they would not necessarily be able to talk, but it's like the fact that I would kind of start the conversation with them or ask them about you will kind of lead them to that idea of, should I start facing you again, regardless of the bitch slap I'm gonna have. You know, it's a bit like with the Knight of Wands, it's more like crazy, go wild on you, or like text you again out of nowhere perhaps. But I'm more serious this time around, and my challenge facing you is like the Star. It's like it's like a wish fulfillment perhaps for your person. So this one, it's like, have they ever thought about reconciling with you? I even wanted to be with you, okay? I still want to be with you, and I want to be more than friends, okay? I don't want to kind of be your side guy, or I don't want you to kind of just text me and not kind of be in a relationship with me overall, okay? And there's a lot of like betrayal, or I betrayed you, or you felt like I kind of chose and prioritized something else, which kind of could have hurt you, or something of the sort, or I was hurt overall here because you had expectations and I was not able to keep them. But if ever you want to come towards me, I'll still accept you. So be it both of you are more career oriented and successful people, or one of you is more success oriented than the other, the person still is interested. Okay, so have they ever taught? Yes, they have. They still do. Or even if somebody were to kind of ask them about reconciling with you, they'll kind of it's gonna be like Inception kind of thing, like kind of giving them that idea that perhaps I should come back to you, kind of thing. Okay. So, I hope you took what resonated and you discarded the rest, and you were grounded when you were centered when you were listening to me, okay? So, that was it, pile 1. Hope it resonated, and have a good day. Now, pile 2, whoever chose Dancing in the Dark Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, let us start with clarifiers about your person's characteristics. The date they were born, the year they were born, or something of the sort. Bear with me. Okay. Okay. So let's go with this. Just take what resonates, guys, okay? It doesn't mean that if the characteristics of your person is not here, they're not here. Go till the Celtic spread, okay? So you have a female that has more of a rectangular body shape. You have pure diamond hair color. Gray hair for some of you. Okay, I might have gray hair. You have body wave for hair texture. I might be born in the month of February. I have silky straight hair. I'm born on the 16th of a month. Could be 16th of February, as it doesn't need to be. It could be 16th of any month. I have ice color eyes, or ice blue, whichever way. You have January, I might be born in month of January. You have triangular face shape. You have, if this is a male, oval face shape. Blue eyes. So you have ice blue eyes, or you have blue eyes. I might be bold. Okay, if I'm a male. You have blowout burgundy. For some of you, I don't want to say this, but it's not bold, but I channeled. I might only few of you, okay? If you know your person is a bit ill and they're at the hospital, or they kind of had cancer at a time in their life and they needed to go through chemotherapy, just it's like that's the sign. It doesn't mean that I don't have hair right now, but there was a time where I was going through therapy like that. You have green eyes, okay? You have caramel hair color. Body shape, the lean column, body style. Okay. You have light ash blonde. I might have an oval face. I like to kind of tie my hair on the side like this. I might have light skin tone. You have loose wave, crimp wave hairstyle. You have number 10. I might be born on the 16th or the 10th. And you also have blonde and this length of hair, or this style with the bangs. So just take what resonates with the clarifiers. Bear with me. Okay. Okay. And years I could be born in. So you have the year of the rabbit, you have the year of the pig, and you have the year of the horse, okay? So the years of the horse, the pig, and the rabbit, okay? So you can seek for the years, okay? And letters, I could give you, I'm just gonna go with those. I put them back to where they were. So you have R as W and FL. So this is Fort Myers, Florida, but they don't need to be from there, okay? You have NRT, which is Tokyo Narita Airport, Japan. Doesn't need to be again from there. You have Orlando, Florida. So MCO FL. For some of you, they're from Florida, really, or they're from Japan. For some of you, it really doesn't matter. Any country will do, but their letters, their name, or their first name, or their last name, or their nickname starts with one of those letters that was displayed there. So let me just shuffle the Celtic spread fast. If you want to fast forward, by all means. I will also be opening 3 different oracles. Spirit animal, archetype from Kim Cran, and the hidden truth. And we're gonna check. So this is mostly a situation where I'm having a conversation, okay? Diva is having a conversation with your ex about you, okay? And this is mostly what your ex is gonna be talking. It's like, what's the main situation about the reconciliation? I'm asking your ex if they ever wanted to be with you, or they still want to be with you, or anything of the sort, okay? And we're gonna see how they're gonna respond and how their current feelings are connected to you. But guys, remember, this is definitely tarot, okay? Just to take what resonates and, you know, do the rest on your own, okay? It's definitely tarot, okay? I can't take responsibility for whatever I'm saying. I wanna, but then again, your life is yours, and you will know what you want to do with the information I will give you. Be it you have faith in whatever I'm saying and then face a tarot moment if it's different and reality based, or definitely if it's really like beautiful like that, it's really gonna happen, then I'll say best of luck if it's good or if it's bad, okay? So just remember that your decisions are your responsibility. What you believe, what you don't, what you kind of ground yourself and you witness is up to you, okay? So did I ever want to reconcile with you? Did I ever want to be friends with you? Did I want more than friends situation, or I really am fed up with you? Okay, so we're gonna see which one it is. So let's see below the deck. You have 6 of Cups. Connected to you. So there's nostalgia overall. So let's create the Celtic spread. So the main situation is 3 of Pentacles. Okay. My challenge is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. In reverse with the 10 of Cups upright. with one more, the Five of Wands. So I can't say. Bear with me. The reason why it's that way, you have the Hierophant and the Three of Cups. I don't know if you see the cards. Oh, I even forgot about the element of seeing if you guys see the cards. Okay. Is it good? Okay. Or better this way. So that the initial energy will be the past, basically, is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. In the middle section, you have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Okay. And in the near future, you have the Death card with the Eight of Cups. Okay. We have the Justice card and we have the Six of Cups. Okay, let me just check something for myself, okay? Like the main, what's hidden? I'm becoming a better person. Okay. And I can't stop thinking about you, which is, yeah, but then again, not really. I wish I could take back my words. And one more thing, I'm so attracted to you. Okay. Yes and no. Okay, Diva saying yes and no. It's like the way the person will speak to me. I don't want to say my impression of your person will be. Your person might have a lot of like I want to get married vibes, okay? I want to get married, and it's like they're gonna be more the type like, you've abandoned me, okay? You're the one who abandoned me, okay? So it's like your person's acting in that way that it's you stopped, you broke up with me, or it's because of you that we are exes. So if you want something from me, you should have come and, you know, solve the situation with me, okay? So I'm gonna kind of just release certain stuff, but I'm more old-fashioned. I'm more like believing in marriage. I'm believing in contracts. I'm kind of like the more females have. It's like if it's a patriarchy, it's definitely males. It's like I grew up in a culture that's more patriarchal. Oh my god, how do you say it? It's like males kind of lead. Then it's more like I'm more the type that's more submissive if I'm a female and you're the male, so I'm kind of expecting you to do certain stuff. Now if it's more matriarchal, so it's more like mother's lead in my family, it's more like you're still the men, but it's like I'm the female. So this one, it's more an element of father figure is kind of more the type that should take responsibility. So if I'm the male here or you're the male here, one of you is more masculine vibration, but I'm channeling that this is mostly a female. For some of you, it's a female we're talking about. So I'm kind of talking to lesbians here or any orientation, but you're asking me about a female. Or it could be a male, but the male is more, I'm not going to say victim mentality, but it's a bit close to that. As if like you're the one that kind of broke up, or you're the reason why we broke up, or the element why we broke up is connected to you. So it's more like if you want to reconcile with me, you should do it on your end. It's like I was expecting you to definitely get married to me, or there's something of the sort that I was expecting from you, okay? I still find you attractive. I'm so attracted to you overall. I wish I could take back my words, definitely, or the thing that happened between you and me because of the way I spoke or I expressed myself, and I can't stop thinking about you still, okay? But the ending card, though, the ending portion, I kind of got an idea, but then again, you and I were too young, and then I know that I crossed the line with you. Okay, so have I ever thought of reconciling with you? Yes, I have, but then again, it's more the type that wants to move on, or because they want to get married overall. I will take whoever's ready to get married to me. I'm not gonna dwell necessarily in the near future, this one. But I'm still attracted to you. Doesn't mean that I love you, this one. I wanna be attracted to you. I wanna be the wife material, this one. It's a wife material. And with the sea serpent, it's definitely attraction, emotions a bit. Buffalo. Okay, so look, I'm kind of showing your person to be a bit less than what they seem, okay? But this is Diva talking. But then again, Diva is not necessarily, perfect. With the orphan, okay, look, I'm having a conversation with your ex right now, okay? Your ex is gonna say, I'm asking her or him, like, did you ever thought of reconciling with this guy or this girl, which is you, okay? They're gonna say, the main situation is that we didn't talk. We're not talking. We're not in talking basis. I don't see this person, or we really have blocked, or when we broke up, there was an element of third party, and there was an element of divorce, perhaps. This could be a divorced person of yours, or it's a woman or a man that wanted marriage, okay? I wanted to get married. Okay, the key element here was I wanted to get married. Perhaps I was not ready to get married to you, but I wanted to, okay? And now the main situation is that we're not speaking. So how do you want me to kind of, see you or do something about it? Okay, so because you're the male here, or because you're the female here, and I'm kind of assuming you to be the type that betrayed me, or you to be the type that kind of caused the disruption in the relationship so that we broke up, you need to take responsibility overall. They need to take responsibility overall. And my challenge is to sit down and observe them. So I might kind of have a tendency to stalk you still, or ask about you overall. Okay, so they are asking about you overall, but then again, they're a bit disappointed that you're not necessarily communicating with them. They feel like you abandoned them. So that's what they're gonna say. It's like, you abandoned me, so I want to abandon you overall. But I still fancy you. I still like you. I still find you to be a marriage material for me overall. But in the past, it's more like I was ready to kind of sacrifice myself for you. If I'm a female, I was ready to get married to you overall, okay? Like, you were my eye, the apple of my eye, something of the sort. And in the present moment, with the 9 of Cups, it's either I know I like you, but you're the one who's not necessarily communicating with me. With them, basically. You're not communicating with them, but you're watching them, or you're definitely, like, having your wish fulfilled. So it's more like what they're gonna say about you is that perhaps I'm stalking you, okay? Like, your ex is stalking you, okay? The one we're asking if they want to reconcile with you. They're saying that you're living your life. You seem to have everything that you wished for. And that's, like, triggering your person a bit more, because they're kind of like, their challenge is to definitely, like, wait for you to come and propose to them and kind of, like, choose them overall, okay? But then again, in the near future, it's like they're saying to me that it's like, if you're not coming towards me, okay, you're not putting the action, or you're not doing your side of the job, if we broke up because of you, you're not coming towards me, so whether or not, it's like I need to let go of my emotions towards you because I want to get married, this one. It's either I will kill myself here. It's like I will destroy my options because I'm staying here and I'm waiting for you. But then again, I don't really know if you want me or not. You have abandoned me overall, this one. They're going to say that you have abandoned them. You have abandoned them, and it's like you're not communicating, and it's like I don't want to be a pushover when I communicate with you, or I'm your friend on Facebook, or it's like I'm stalking you. I know what's happening in your life, but I'm kind of like having the assumption that you're living the high life, or you're like having all your wishes coming true. And it's like me looking at this in the present moment is kind of like making me, you know, want to give up a bit or transform myself so that I can definitely let you go. Let go of my emotions towards you, but I fancy you quite a lot in the present moment, okay? By the time we kind of ask them if they ever thought about reconciling, in the present moment, they're gonna say, look, it's like, I'm seeing you to living your high life, or I'm seeing you kind of having your business, or I'm seeing you abandoning me overall, but I fancy you still, I like you still, I want to get married to you still, but then again, are you ready to get married to me? I feel like you abandoned me, so I want to abandon you, kind of thing, this one. So, have they ever thought about, like, reconciling with you? They want to get married to you, okay? They can't stop thinking about you, but then again, they're a bit, like, insecure with the element of, are you entertaining somebody else? I don't even know if you're entertaining somebody else. Because we're not communicating. There's no communication, there's no collaboration, and even if I wanted to reconcile with you, perhaps, you always have what you want, perhaps, and it's like, that's where I'm kind of a bit, your person is a bit in the lows here, okay? Because perhaps you're the type that goes after your needs, or you're a bit more selfish than I am, perhaps, or they're gonna say you're more selfish than they are, and it's like you will always abandon them for your own dreams or your own wishes or whatever it is. So it's more like, it's better off for me to give up on you, but then again, I don't really know if you can, okay? So it's more that vibes, this one. Okay? So, but they do have genuine feelings about you. It's not that they don't. It's just that it's like, I feel abandoned by you overall. So if you want me, then come back and, you know, take care of me again. Kind of thing, okay? And it's like, if you want me to take care of you, then it's like reconciliation or solution is on your end, perhaps. This one. Girl or female or male, okay? Like, whichever way you want to go at this, okay? It's a person that wants commitment or that wants love, but it's like knowing that you kind of have your selfish tendencies, so it's a bit like, I feel like you abandoned me overall. They'll say that you have abandoned them. Yes, I want to be with them, but I want marriage, and it's like this guy or this girl's not ready to kind of get married, so it's more like, even if I'm stalking them, they're not necessarily talking to me, so it's more like I don't want to reach out towards you because I don't want to be a pushover here. And it's because of you we broke up, so it's like, what do you want me? You want me to fight back for you? But then again, I'm the type that's more like, you want me, you come in and see me. It's like, I'm very receptive to you. I'm just waiting for you to make the decision to come towards me to reconcile. Okay, so this is their perspective overall. Okay, so you will know. Okay, pile 2. Now, pile 3, whoever chose Tarot de Marseille, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us start by giving you clarifiers or certain information about your person. So let's see. I have dyed hair, so I might kind of dye my hair. You have honey beige skin tone. If I'm a female, I have oval face shape. Diamond male face shape. If this is a male, you might look skinnier or buffer or more like overweight than it seems, but you can just kind of look and take. You have the triangular body shape for males. You have this texture of hair or this hairstyle. I might be born in the month of May. Okay, it doesn't need to be. You have inverted triangle facial structure for females. You have friendly mutton chops beard texture for males. You also have the Napoleon III Imperial type of here, the beard style. I have ice blue eyes or ice color eyes. You have handlebar and chin puff, another type of beard style. You have round face. Female, you have a more triangular face, and I might kind of have short hair for some of you. You have rose beige skin tone, and you have espresso hair color. Espresso hair color. So these are the clarifiers I can give you. Bear with me. So, Which year could I be born? We have the year of the dragon, the year of the rooster, and the year of the monkey. So we have the years of the monkey, the rooster, or the dragon. Okay, so any year, every 12 years, they kind of rotate. So person might be born on these years. If it doesn't resonate, guys, still listen till the, you know, the Celtic spread. And center yourself always. So you have IST, so you have Istanbul, Turkey. Doesn't need to be a country. Just use the I or Indiana name. It could be Indiana or it could be from a place. Or Indy is her name or his name. Or Isaac. Isaac is their name. You have Timothy, you have Sylvain or Sam. Samuel or Samantha. Sandy, any Steven. You have CHC, Christina. You have Christchurch, New Zealand. They might be from there or not. You will know. You have BOSMA. You have Boston, Logan, Massachusetts. Ugh, I don't want to take this card. We're just gonna keep that in mind, okay? So I gave you those clarifiers. So how we're going to be channeling this, okay, Untitled Marseille people chose this pile, is that I'm going to be, Diva is going to have like this, a virtual or like imaginary conversation with your ex, okay, and I'm just going to kind of manifest that I'm kind of sitting down and I'm asking your ex or the higher self of your ex, however you want to go at this, if they ever kind of wanted to reconcile with you, being friends or more than friends or really not have anything to do with you. Overall, your story from their perspective, okay? Like your story from their perspective or what they wish to have with you overall if ever there's like miscommunication between you guys. But then again, guys, this is tarot, okay? So reality might be different, okay? You will know. Just take what resonates. I know you know. So, let's see what they're gonna say about you. Okay, it could be about you, about reconciliation with you, or the main situation, the baggages that they will need to kind of release connected to you. Okay, it could be that way too. Oh my God. So, are you strong enough to listen to this reading? That's my question. Because I always have that Tower de Marseille, the strength card here. So, are you strong enough to hear what they have to say? For some of you. I don't want to say I'm getting triggered already, but it's like, are you strong enough to hear certain stuff? If not, if your intuition is saying click off, then click off. This might not be a nice reading. Or it might definitely be the other way around. I don't know. I haven't started the reading, but I'm sensing that I might kind of touch certain intense nerves for some of you. Okay, so just be careful with me. Okay? Click off if you don't want to definitely listen. So let us start with the archetype. You have the freaking Bardo. Okay, so this is overall the vibration. It's like if I were to ask them, do they want to reconcile with you? First thing they'll kind of have that intimidating eye contact with me. Basically, who am I to meddle in their business connected with you, okay? So, how I feel about you have the gazelle. So, you have a person who has a character, this one, your person has a character or a persona, okay? And, yeah, they're the more intimidating type of person, for sure. So, they're more intimidating, your person. What's hidden from us? Okay, so you came closer than anyone, for sure. This one, it's like, I have a certain intimidating vibration. I like to keep people at a distance. I wonder if you are happy without me, because perhaps I'm not necessarily happy about you. So it's like asking if they wanted to reconcile with you is triggering to your person, this one. It's not about you, it's more about them, this one, okay? So I'm gonna be releasing a lot of baggage because it's a triggering subject asking about you. Okay? They don't like to other people meddling in their business. Your ex, this one. It's like, okay, I'm strong enough to face them. So it's like, so let's see. What's the main situation? So you have the Page of Swords energy. Okay. My challenge. So the challenge connected to you, okay, and then you have Queen of Wands. Damn, okay. The reason why it's that way is the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. In the initial energy or in the past connected to you, it's more like you have the Four of Pentacles. So look, this one, let me open the cards till the end. You have the Seven of Wands energy in the middle section, and then in the near future it's more an element of Three of Swords. You have the Moon. So your ex is very sensitive. Okay, they're very, very sensitive. Okay, your ex is definitely one of those people that is very sensitive, and they kind of it's okay. I don't know how to say this. Finding out the truth crushed me. So you might have been more like childish with this one. I wish I had treated you better. Okay, and I wonder if you're happy without me, but you came closer than anyone. I'm really taking again the hidden cards, but I'm already done. Where this reading is ready to be kind of released. So look. Your person is very sensitive, okay? So if I were to kind of start this conversation, they're very sensitive, but they have that intimidating vibration of it's like, because I love very deeply, okay? Like, I have attachments with the people I bond with, okay? So I'm more like a water sign, or I have intense water placements, or it's fire placements, water fire placements that kind of backfire a bit, okay? It's not that airy type, okay? It's not, I don't have that much air placements. I'm very sensitive, okay? So the conversation of did they ever want to reconcile with you is triggering to them, okay? So your person is gonna definitely give me that intimidating stare of like, are you serious? Are you starting this conversation right now? What's the point? It's like, what's the point of going back to that shitty, because your person took a lot of time. It was a very difficult for them to, like, if I was the reason for the breakup, or if it was another person the reason for the breakup, or it was one of your habits or your patterns in life that was the reason for our breakup, it's like you don't know how difficult it was for them to let you go, okay? So it's like sometimes they reminisce about you, of course, but they don't want to admit that, okay? I don't want to admit that overall. They don't want to admit that kind of stuff, okay? But they were holding on to you overall, and it's like facing you, it's a hustle in itself, because I need to face my inner demons when it comes to you, okay? So, and I will get hurt again at the end. This is the type of person that's very sensitive, as I made you aware of, or you were already aware of that from the start, okay? They want to give you the opportunities, just that they're feeling like you're not the type that takes relationships seriously, or whatever you do to satisfy them, they're not satisfied overall, but they're kind of the type that goes deep in love, okay? So it's like, I kind of am the jealous type. I'm aware of those things, but then again, it's like I need to transform a lot, and it's like I very much Scorpionic, this one, but then again, it's like it's my challenge is to have the courage to face you, okay? Have the courage to face you again and be more mature here and not get hurt overall. But because my emotions are just so intense, or I have this tendency of going very deep in love, that it's like, you know, they're attached, okay? It's like, if I were to look, I'm bonded to you, be it you're with me or not, okay? It's just that when it comes to the subject of you, I get triggered. They get triggered overall because there was a truth they found out that really crushed them, okay? Be it was a good element that they kind of took for granted and they didn't know at the time, or be it it's like you cheated on them or something. So if this is cheating, then they're definitely triggered all the time if somebody is even to utter your name to them, okay? It's a very triggering subject. Okay. Whoever the person is gonna feel like they want to kill them there, where it's like, who the fuck are you to kind of meddle in this business kind of vibrations, okay? So this one, it's like very deeply rooted emotions I feel for you. So Diva's gonna say that they have intense emotions towards you, a lot of baggage elements that they don't wish to go because it's a plate or a memory or a door or a room where it's like the memory is there. I sometimes go back there when I miss you overall. But then again, it's like there's that other element of you betrayed me, or there's betrayal, or there's that element of it's like I have expectations, but you don't meet them, or you don't satisfy me, kind of vibration, okay? So your person will say overall that it's like you're not necessarily fit for relationships, or you're not fit for them, or you did certain stuff that they're very unsatisfied with. I'm not satisfied with certain things, but I do fancy you. It's not that I don't fancy you. I do have a soft spot for you. It's not that I don't. It's like that, the person's vibration. It's just that it's like they wish they had treated you better sometimes. They're wondering if you're happy without them, because overall, sometimes they're really not happy without you, okay? They're not happy without you. And you came closer than anyone to me, okay? So whoever you are, your ex does love you, but it's a love and hate vibration. But overall, there's more love, but there's that element of insecurity to kind of be strong enough to have that element of courage when they're facing you, okay? Telling you that I'm still holding on to you is their ego side will not accept it, okay? Like their ego side does not want to kind of surrender to you overall. They want to give you a try, but then again, if you were to give it to them, they might kind of play a bit hard to get, just to kind of cover up the fact that it's like, I was not interested in you, you weren't interested in me, but then I liked the fact that you did though. So this is more that type of person. So what they'll say is that it's like they see you for who you are overall. It's just that it's like their emotion in itself manifests the love in several ways, okay? It's definitely scorpionic, because if you look at this, it's like deep down what I'll understand with the conversation I have with your ex is that it's like they love very deeply, okay? They love very deeply. It's just very hard for them to express the love to you, okay? And they do have expectations, but overall they're the type that drowns in their own inner world. They have a very intense inner side to them, and how they connect with the inner side doesn't necessarily mean that's how you are, but the way you are for them, it's like the way my relationship was with you is that you exist inside of me in a specific pit, okay, or a specific room or a specific space, and I love you there, okay? It's very intense like that. But it's like the balancing element for your person here is that they're not aware, perhaps, and this could be their key, is that understand that the way I see you inside of me and the way you are in person is not necessarily the reality, right? Because you're a different person, you have your own diversity, and I have my own. But I'm kind of, because my inner relationship with myself is intense like that, and I have a tendency to love intensely, the love I feel towards you is unbearable for me, okay? So be it you're with me, you cheat, or you flirt with somebody else, I'm the possessive type of person, or the you inside of me, the image, or the puppet, or the projection of you inside of me, the way I see you inside of me, okay? The way I love you inside of me, which is very different from the way you are in reality, perhaps. It's, I'm not able to balance the way you are in reality and the way I love you inside. I have more intensity connected to you than perhaps you towards them, but the love language is different. Okay? So your ex feels very deeply about you. You have an intense impact on them, okay? To the point that they get triggered when we talk about you, okay? So best thing would be to kind of, if you want to reconcile with them, you have to definitely make them trust you again, but then again, tell them that it's okay, but make them understand that you're not who they want you to be. You are who you want to be, right? So it's like, if they are able to accept that you are not perfect and you're not necessarily the person they idealize you to be, that's where the relationship will go best, okay? But this one, it's like, do I want to be with you? Diva will say yes, they want to be with you. They might not admit it themselves, okay? Because for them, they're hustling, okay? They're like, it's difficult for them to have that ball element or that gut element to say that I do have intense feelings for you. I do have intense, like, infatuation for you. But then again, it could be a bit delusional, okay? And that's why I'm gonna be hurt, this one. So, they want, but there's a truth that it's like they're not accepting, or they kind of found out that they kind of like mistreated you because of that. And they want to know if you're happy without them, because they're really not happy without you, or they really go back to that internal world where they kind of fantasize with you whenever they really miss you. And you came closer than anyone. So there's nobody who's like you, okay? So I might put you in the pedestal overall, but I have that big ego element, so I will not necessarily let you know that I fancy you more, okay? So it's like, this is a person that loves you more than you think they love you. But it's just an element of, because I idealize you so much inside of me, that it's like I have expectations of you, and I feel like I will get hurt in the relationship more than you. Because I'm more sensitive, I get more triggered, except if it's reciprocated. If you get triggered as equally as much as they get, I'll say, like, it's really a doable relationship. If you really love each other intensely like this, and you're ready to kind of fight for it, I'll say give them a try. Because this one, it's more like I'm stuck on you a bit kind of vibes. But I'll give you a try, but then again, Diva's gonna say, like, I will make you work a bit hard so that I can cover up the fact that I want you, okay? So it's like, I will want you to kind of, like, take the initiative overall and face me even if I'm mean, or I'm kind of insulting you, or I'm kind of, like, giving you that cold shoulder vibes. But then again, the more you work, the more I kind of warm up to you. It's that type of person, okay? So it's like meeting this person several times with different types of flowers will not necessarily, like, I'm not gonna act like I'm happy to see you with the flowers, but it's like, if you're a male or a female, or if you're coming to see me with the coffee, it's like, you need to fight for my love again, okay? If you want me, I'm available to love you, because you came closer than anybody to me, okay? To them, you came closer to than anyone, okay? So they are very receptive to you still, okay? So Diva's saying you have a chance with this one, but it's a bit like, because they love you intensely, it's difficult for them to approach you, okay? So I don't know if you were able to understand the psychology around this, okay? I don't know if it's true, but I'm kind of just telling you that from the vibration I tuned in, your person does get triggered whenever you are mentioned. They get triggered, Okay, it's like my day could definitely go bad because I start reminiscing about the memory, the love, the happy times, or it's like the hateful times even, and it's like how I acted and the truth that really crushed me, and then it's like all that guilt consciousness, etc. And it's like re-going in that past tense. It's like, what if I did this? What would have been different, kind of thing. Okay, but I will not show you this, and I will not even mention this to you. Okay? That's how your ex will be. If Diva were to have a coffee and ask if they ever wanted to reconcile with you. That was it. Okay, so that was it, pile 3. I hope it resonated. I hope I gave you some insight. And if you want to fight for this, I'll say go fight for it. There's some challenges to meet, but then again, the outcome is gonna be fantastic. If you are understanding and they're understanding, you put the 50% there and they kind of meet you halfway there. If they're strong enough to definitely do so. Okay, that was it. Now, pile 4, whoever chose Steampunk, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us start off with the clarifiers. Let me give you certain information about your person, your ex perhaps. Okay? Just take what resonates, discard the rest. So even clarifiers, it's like if your person doesn't meet the stereotypes or like whichever characteristics I'm giving you, it's still okay. Okay? So we have, if this is a male, he might have abs or he works out a lot, okay? Because I always kind of channeled this vibes here. But they could be fuller or skinnier down the body texture here, the body style. So it's a rectangular body. But the person likes to go to the gym or they're athletic for some of you. Soccer player, football player, basketball player, runner. The ones that do those kind of like high jumps. I don't know what you call them. Very athletic person, okay? If it's rugby or it's a fit body or it's a person that's very active, okay? I run or I jog or I swim. Swimmer too will do, okay? If I don't do it as a life career, I kind of have that pastime, okay? Rectangular face shape, okay? Archery for some of you also. You have almond beige skin tone, olive brown. You have yaki straight hair for males or females. Hazel eye color and gray eye color. So gray and hazel eye colors. You have the short hairstyle like this. You have the long bang, the hime cut, I don't know, like this. You have the cop stash standard for males, okay. Ala Suvarov mustache or beard, whatever you call. Short hair with short hair also. So the tomboy deluxe hairstyle perhaps, or I don't know. You have sparkling amber hair color. I could have medium skin tone. I could have light color, light cool brown hair color. You have fair skin. We have green eyes. We have brown eyes. So brown, green, gray, and hazel. Number 4, I might be born on the 4th day of the month. You have November. I might be born on the 4th of November, but it doesn't need to be the 4th of November. It could be number 4, and it could be any date in November. You have warm ivory, and you have light blonde. So these are things, characteristics, physical characteristics that your person might have. You will know. Oh, yes, I got this. We're good. Okay. Years that I'm born, they're born. You have the rabbit, you have the snake, and you have the ox. Okay, so ox, snake, and rabbit years. And letters for your person, or it could be countries, but then again, it doesn't need to be. So you have DUB, Okay, so you have Dublin, Ireland. They might be from there as they don't need to. You have DUS. You have Dusseldorf, Germany. They might be from there or not. You have DFWTX. For some of you, their person's name is definitely starting with a D. They might have UBSWFTX. Okay, so but D is definitely very much present here. Okay, so let me just shuffle the Celtic spread. No. Wait. So let us shuffle. So how we're gonna go at this is that I'm gonna ask, Diva's gonna go out with your ex, okay? We're gonna have a conversation, deep conversation, okay? And Diva's gonna ask your ex, I was gonna say life partner, but ex partner, if they ever wanted to reconcile with you. Okay, so we're going to talk about you, but we're going to talk about their perspective of the relationship and what they wish to do with it. Okay, like the fact that you're exes, and if ever they wish to do something about it, or they really don't want to face you or like deal with you. Okay, so you will know what you're going to do with the information I will give you. Okay, it's definitely tarot. Okay, reality might be a different story again. So just take what resonates in a more centered manner, okay? Realistic manner. And intuitive also, you can go there. So that's why I say center. Use your intuition, but then again, be realistic. Okay? So, am I ready? Not yet. Bear with me. We're just going to shuffle a bit more. Can force forward in time. Do they want to reconcile? Did they ever wish to reconcile with you? Did they ever had any plans connected to your relationship? Do they still have plans regarding you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about reconciling with you, kind of thing? Okay, so I'm ready. So what's the main situation? We have the King of Wands. So my answer to you, I was going to say, I'll play with you a bit more. Okay. Then you have the Three of Swords, my challenge. We'll see. I don't know. I'm tuning into an energy. I don't like it. But then again, we're just going to try our best, okay? So you have the Tower card here as the reason why it's that way. In the initial, you have the World card. In the present moment, you have the Chariot card. It's very like, I'm hearing revenge, okay? That way. You have the Five of Pentacles. This is definitely very revenge vibrations. It's you have the Fool, and then you have like the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know, because you have the freaking Ten of Cups here, but it's like what I'm channeling is that you have the Page of Pentacles. I'm gonna play with you a bit more, okay? So it's more a vibration of testing you, perhaps. Testing you or making you pay a price of something, okay? So I want to feel that way again. I don't know how that they felt. You made them feel that way again. Then you have, I know I messed up everything. But then again, it's a playful energy. That's the thing here. The Swan, it's the playful energy. I feel you leaving me behind. Okay. I don't know. This is more sadistic vibrations, perhaps. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. And you have, I love you unconditionally, but then again, not really that much. Well, it is like that, but then again, this is a man or a woman that likes to play, okay? It's all a game with this one. Now, you need to stimulate me somehow, okay? And they can be mean and like this little boy who likes to tease. Okay, it's that type. This could be female as it could be male. Okay, how I feel about you. You have the starfish. Oh, this energy. It's entitled a bit, okay? I'm gonna be honest. It's entitled. So many things remind me of you. But then again, when I wish to play with you, it's that vibe. And if I were to ask them if they want to be with you, it's gonna be a wishy-washy answer, okay? Like, okay. Characteristics of your ex. This is a man or a woman who's spoiled, okay, a bit, or they kind of are ego-driven, or life is like a game, okay? It's like a game. Winning or losing kind of thing. But then again, I like to play kind of vibrations. Ever I were to ask them again, you have the eternal. Sorry, look. This one, I gotta tell you. I'm sure you know the tendencies of your ex. This one, you know the tendencies of your ex, okay? You know how childish he or she can definitely be, okay? It's not that they don't want to be in a relationship, a serious relationship, but they like to keep it fun, okay? Like, I like that, like, challenging element. So, it's like, even, like, the relationship doesn't have a problem. I will create the problems so that I have fun in the relationship. It's that type of man or female, okay? So, you were the one who, like... broke up with me. You were the one that broke up with this one, okay? You were the one because it's unbearable, okay? Like, it's unbearable, it's too much. It's like playing with your emotions all the time. This is the vibe Diva is tuning in, okay? So your person has that, like, sex appeal vibe, this one, okay? Because with the starfish, how I feel about you is that it's like, it's a bit entitled. It's more manipulative, it's more calculative kind of vibe. And it's like the idea, the concept of reconciliation is kind of like it's like your person is gonna like act, your person will act more. It's like they're gonna talk, but the talking and the behavior will really not match, okay? Because your person's gonna be wishy-washy. But deep down, underneath, they know what they're doing. They're playing. They want to play. Your person is like a magician, okay? Your person is like a person that, like, the target is you. But my target can definitely be you, as it could definitely be fun, okay? Fun, or how am I going to make this interesting for myself, okay? So, have they ever thought about reconciliation? This one is because you broke up with me, I want to kind of like play with you more so that it's like it's like you hurt me by breaking up with me. This one, it's like you hurt me by breaking up with me. Your person is gonna, like, I'm gonna understand that their behavior has caused you to break up with them, okay? They're not necessarily going to be the type that's going to say, oh, this is why you broke up with me because I did this to you. No, I'm not like that. Your person's really not that type of person. Your person is the type that it's like, you dated me, you were with me, okay? And this is who I am, okay? This is who I am. I'm like, I need stimulation. I need that, like, challenge. I need to win or to lose that day kind of vibe, okay? It's like they're living their athletic life or living their life intensely, your person, and it's like they want to feel that way again. You make them feel a specific way, okay? And they know they messed up everything, but then again, are they gonna, like, change? No, this one, okay? And I feel you leaving me behind. So many things remind me of you, so I'm the type about reconciliation. This one, it's not a question of reconciliation. I might have texted you several times after we broke up, for sure. I wanted to Netflix and chill with you. I wanted to sleep with you. It's like all grudge elements, okay? It's like, you broke up with me. I'm gonna make you pay for the fact that you broke up with me. You broke up with me. So it's like, I'm gonna sleep with you. I'm gonna make you remind yourself of me. It's like other men around you or other females around you is gonna trigger me more, okay? But then again, I go in my shadowy vibration, okay? Your person might not even be aware of the fact that they like you that much, and you were a distraction, but then again, you're precious distraction. They envision their life with you, but then again, to what point are you able to deal with their tendencies? That's my question. How much can you tolerate of your person? Oh my god. So have they ever thought of a reconciliation? This is not a question of reconciliation. This is more immature than it seems. You broke up with me, I'm gonna make you pay for it. But I like you at the same time. It's like every time I text you, every time I kind of date you, but it's not even dating. It's like I sleep with you and then you want to know if we're gonna go back to the relationship. No. I'm freedom lover like that. It's like for some of you, the thing is that their challenge is to get hurt, but it's like it's not an element of getting hurt. It's the pride and the ego getting hurt here. My challenge is to kind of face my pride, my ego self, okay? My eccentricity perhaps, or the way I see myself, okay, in a relationship with you. This is a player overall. Okay? It's a player in the football game, or it's like a team player. It could be a player. I'm telling you it's a player, okay? But when I'm saying it's a player, it could definitely be, I like to feel sexy all the time. I like the attention on me all the time. I need that stimulation, that adrenaline rush. And it's like, you came closer than anyone, no problem. But it's like, I like to play, okay? I like the world evolving around me. Okay, and because you broke up with me, or whoever broke up, okay, but the element is that you broke up with me. This is how they're kind of like explaining it to me, okay? It's more like the vibe I'll get is a very hot, sexy man or female, okay? They are very sexy. They're kind of in their tights, or they're kind of like, they're wearing that high quality sport equipment, Nike or Reebok, or I don't know, Adidas, or it's like Lululemon. Anything that's expensive a bit. They have a style. They groom themselves very well. They pamper themselves very well. They have that sexy smile, that twinkle in the eyes kind of vibe. And they're gonna even be more seductive, charming with me, okay? So if Diva's sitting in a restaurant and having a conversation about you, who's their ex, and I'm asking them if ever they're kind of like ever thought about reconciliation with you, is that I'll get the impression that your person has flirted with me, okay? They're more childish, I'll tune into that, but they kind of have that element of they like to have the attention on them. So I need to like them overall. Diva needs to like them. They want me to like them overall. But it's like, if we were talking about you, I'll get the impression that it's like they're gonna observe me and kind of like, it's like even want to manipulate me and act working for them, okay? So your person has that tendency. Manipulation, calculation, teamwork, or it's like getting me to be on his side and kind of making you go back to him or her. But then again, it's like they're not going to change, okay? Have they ever thought of reconciliating with you? Definitely, but this one, it's not a reconciliation. Diva is going to say, deep down, they do fancy you, okay? They're not going to find anybody like you, okay? You do have a soft, like they have a soft spot for you, from what I will understand or I will perceive or witness when I will be having this conversation with your person. But the Diva is going to also say that your person's going to be more grudge or like payback type of thing, okay? So be it was because of them you broke up with him, or it because they broke up with you, but then again, when they broke up with you, they wanted you to fight back for them, okay? It's a bit the type, this one. It's like, why didn't you come back to me, okay? It's like, why didn't you talk with me? It's like, why didn't you say anything? But then again, I'm not going to change necessarily, okay? I will do my own tendencies again, okay? So this is the type of person you have. And I'm sure you know that they're not going to change this one, okay? So they want to feel that way again. Have your love. Have your attention on them. They want to tease you, play with you overall. Why so? Is because you always like, it's exciting to them. You're shocking with the, it's like your reaction to me, okay, it's like what they're going to say is that the way they used to tease you, or the way they used to play with you, or the way they used to calculate or manipulate, or their behavior with you, or the behavior with other people, and the way your reactions were, was very shocking to them, but it was exciting to them. Okay, they were always fired up by the fact that you were jealous, or the way that you behave, or the way that you act. That after the reaction, the fact that you were giving them the attention was what they seeked for. Okay, they felt like they were the only one you were looking at, and it's like, I always wanted your attention 24/7 on me. Okay, it's a bit that vibe. Now, in the present moment, it's more like, because I'm like left out in the cold, okay, I feel lonely without you because you were entertaining me, okay? Being with you was entertaining to this one, okay? But they're kind of wishing to face you head on and to kind of like, you know, like play with you again, but then again, it's like tease you a bit more, this one, and it's like show you the fact that it's like, I'm crazy for you, but then again, my tendencies, I will not necessarily change, okay? So this one, it's more about, like, at the end, what they'll tell me is that they're going to be more patient and see if you can kind of contact them, or it's like, talk with you again and text you and want to kind of date you again, but then again, I don't know if they're going to say, like, I want to give you a try again, okay? So have they ever thought about reconciliation? It's not reconciliation they're seeking. They want payback, okay? I want you to pay for the hurt element you gave me, okay? The fact that you didn't, like, come back to me at that time. Or it's like the fact that you humiliated me, or the fact that you left me behind. The betrayal the person feels. Your person feels betrayed, but then again, I feel like you were betrayed more than they were, but this is a more spoiled or selfish or like ego-driven or entitled type of person, okay? They are still very sexy. They still have their charming characteristics. They still are the same, okay? They haven't changed at all, okay? I do want you, though. I do want you. I do want to sleep with you. I do want you to kind of make me feel that way again. But then again, it's like payback. I need to kind of... you need to have that good conversation with them. This one, it's like you have to get their head out of the egoistic, vicious cycle that it turns in. Okay? But this one, I don't even know if they're going to change. Okay? But they do have a soft spot for you. There's nobody else like you, okay? Okay, that's the thing. This one. I still am attracted to you, this one. FYI. Okay, so that was it. Pile 4. Now pile 5, whoever chose Prisma Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, let us see... what physical traits your person might have. So you have ice blue eyes or icy eyes. My face, if I'm a female, is heart-shaped. I might be born on the 17th. I might have brown eyes. I'm channeling brown for males, blue for the ice for females, but it doesn't need to. It can be any color also, okay? It could be also a male with ice eyes or a female with brown eyes, okay? But I channeled those. You have round face shape, diamond face structure. If I'm a female, I might have this hairstyle. I might have amber blue, amber. I don't know why I said amber blue eyes, but if it exists, take it. You have gray eyes. I channeled amber, but then again, it's the blue in Mermaid movie. You know, the guy, the prince? I forgot his name, but the Prince Charming and the mermaid had gorgeous blue eyes, but it's that color that's like bleu nude kind of. It's like blue. Okay? You have triangular face structure for males. If this is a male, he might have Van Dyke beard texture style, beard style. You have this hairstyle for females. You have this hairstyle for females again. I kind of do it in a bun. You have the grudge hairstyle, okay? You have chocolate brown hair overall. And I have number 31. So 17 and 31. Okay. Years I could be born in. You have the goat year. You have the horse year. And you have the dog year. So goat, horse, and dog. Names or countries that we can kind of... So you have BNATN. You have Nashville, Tennessee. Doesn't need to be that country only. You have CVGOH. So you have Cincinnati, Ohio. You have IADDC. You have Washington Dolls International, Washington, D.C. Doesn't need to be those places, though. Okay? So how we're going to operate is that Diva's going to kind of manifest having a conversation with your ex, okay, about you. Okay, we're asking or we're interviewing your ex about your relationship, and it's like if ever they were to reconcile with you, what would they answer, kind of thing, okay? So bear in mind, I don't know who you are, I don't know who your person is, we're just kind of imagining, okay, or we're creating a scenario where we're just tuning in with the cards in fancy La La Land perhaps, but this one, you will know if it's going to resonate, okay? So we're doing it with that perception in mind. So I'm sitting down in a cafe or restaurant trying to have a, you know, a deep conversation with your ex's higher self, let's say. Or a lower self also, okay? So the shadowy side of your ex or the light side of your ex, whichever way you want to go at it, okay? So if they ever wanted to reconcile with you, become friends, or be in a relationship again with you, etc. So, okay. So, let me start with the Celtic spread. What's the main situation? You have the Emperor card. Okay, in reverse. The challenge here is the Seven of Chalices. Wow. Okay. The reason why it's the Knight of Wands. With the Six of Wands. In reverse. Interesting. In the initial energy or in the past, you have the Hierophant. The middle section is the Five of Wands. And the near future is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But I have one more. For some of you, your person keeps an eye on you overall. They still keep an eye on you, okay? I don't want to say stalk you, but it's a bit that vibe, okay? You have the Moon. And you have the Three of Pentacles. So, bear with me. We're just gonna go with the hidden truth. So, I left you before you could leave me. You have, I will wait for a sign from you. And one more. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Definitely. And I stalk. Okay, your social media, or I stalk. Bear with me. What the hell? So I left you before you could leave me. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you and I will wait for a sign from you. This one, your person thinks that it's like how they feel about you have the dragon. Okay, so I definitely the two eyes here. Okay, there's a lot of I. And what's the main situation? You have the ring. Okay, so your person definitely wants to get married to you. Okay, this ex. Okay. I have two scenarios in my headspace, okay? It's either I'm married and you're my ex. Okay, I'm married to another person, but I still want to be friends with you because I respect you like that. Okay, with the dragon, how they feel overall is that they respect you. You are somebody that is admirable from their perspective. You're somebody I cannot disrespect overall. There's two. Okay, so there's one that I recognize you as my person. Okay, I want to get married to, and I kind of have it. It's more like I'm looking at you as if like, why would you choose me? Okay, like you broke up with me or we broke up, but then again, it's like you never needed me. So I'm the more clingy type. They're the more clingy type. So what they'll tell me overall is that either I'm married now and I'm happily married in my relationship. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about this person, you, because I want to know how you're doing overall, okay? And I wish to stay friends overall, okay? Because I know you're a person that is more like having you in my life is more an advantage for me than a disadvantage, okay? So it's more friendship oriented. I left you before you could leave me because I'm kind of looking, they're kind of looking at you as if like you never needed anybody. Okay, you were not the clingy type, you were more responsible for your own stuff. And it's like my challenge always in this situation, whenever we broke up, was more the element of you had many options. You had many options, and it's like, why would you choose me of all people kind of thing. But then again, the reason why it's like this vibration is because of the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. I feel that I can have success with you. I feel like being with you again, or like when I was with you, things were more easy because it's like you never kind of meddled in my business unless I kind of seeked for you to help me out, right? It's a bit that way because whenever they're talking about you, it's very like Diva will say that there's this element of respect towards you. There's this element that you were always there. You were very helpful. You were available as a boyfriend or a girlfriend, whoever you were. You're very reliable to the point that they still, if ever they were to kind of be able to be with you, they'll take the offer. Big time. And they'll even want to get married to you or reconcile with you big time because you have the Three of Chalices. You'll make them very, very happy. But this person already stalks your social medias, always kind of like up to date with you. They might not talk with you overall, or they might talk with you overall, but there's an element of respect. Be it I'm married to somebody else or I wish to be married to you. The issue here with me reconciling with you is that you don't need me, though. It's a bit that way. It's like you don't need me. I'm the clingy one here. They're the clingy one here. Their kind of assumption is that way. They want to build something with you. They want friendship. They want collaboration. They want to be you. They want you to be in their life overall. Okay? But they feel like you don't need them in your life. You don't need to see them. It's like they're the one who's going to be excited to see you more kind of thing. That's their assumption. And with the Hierophant, it's more like on a physical level. It's more like you guys had telepathy, or you kind of were more visionary, let's say, or transformational type of person, or more established. And that's what they really liked about you. Or they felt very, for some part, they were intimidated by the fact that you were very dogmatic or very disciplined or very like self-sufficient overall, but you had a certain wisdom that was very wise, and dogmatic or institutional kind of thing. And they still watch you though. In the present moment, I still observe you. I still compare you with other people. And it's like, the more they compare you with other people, the more they're realizing that you're definitely a very good catch for them. They kind of regret choosing somebody else over you. That's why they will wait for a sign from you, because they were the one that cheated, or they're the one that kind of like left you before you could leave them, because they had the assumption that you don't need them. Okay. But sometimes they really stay awake thinking about you. Okay, so if I'm single and you know about it, and I'm kind of wishing to get married, female or male, you are one of my options. But I'm stalking you for now. And I'm gonna wait for you to contact me so that I can kind of reconcile big time with you, this one, because I feel ashamed facing you a bit, perhaps, or the fact that it's like I broke up with you because I was insecure in the relationship. So they were insecure in the relationship overall. They might be a bit more, but the way that they kind of approach you is more respectful, more admirable. I really admire you, and I really rely on you. I want to rely on you overall, this one. They really like the fact that you were very responsible. Okay? And for some of you, it's basically, it's like if I'm married, it's more reconciliation. It's more like you were too good for me. That's the excuse they'll give me. The fact that they'll kind of, it's not an excuse though, they'll take the time to explain just to what extent you were disciplined and you were the best husband or the best wife to be. But they felt like you had more options, as if like they underestimated themselves in this relationship, or perhaps it's their own perception, or you kind of gave off that vibe to them, or your behavior perhaps, or your intelligence, or your, you know, your self-esteem, or who you were in society intimidated this one. Okay? So, did they ever kind of thought of reconciling with you? If I'm married, I wish to kind of talk with you, but I want you to approach me so that it will not be weird, because I don't want you to feel betrayed, but I want you to know that I still respect you, regardless of what I did in the past, however you kind of perceive it. I did it because I was insecure, okay? But if I'm still single, you just know that I compare you with other people and you were one of the best suitors. I still respect you. Were one of my best boyfriends or girlfriends, and you really took care of me. Overall, you were always there. You were always responsible. You were like the father figure or the mother figure that never asked anything, but you offered so much. And I was feeling very insecure because sometimes it's like I leaned on to you too much, and I kind of saw that you were very independent, and sometimes that independence and that forcing it on me, kind of, I was a bit insecure, so I kind of felt like I should have left you go. So, but now it's more like I'm kind of like comparing you with other people that I dated. So it's, you were a good catch. You were a very good catch. Okay, so this one is that way. Now, if you were not a good catch, well, you were a good catch, but then again, I married somebody else. I still want to have you around me. I want to be friends with you again, overall. That they ever thought about reconciling? Yes, they did. Perhaps they didn't do the actions, but they did. They still do for some of you. Okay? So, that's the vibe. Pile 5. Okay, now pile 6, whoever chose the Rider, the adorable Rider tarot deck, which is not really adorable, but I kind of channeled that from the start. So we'll see what we're gonna get. These are from the previous reading. Let me just shuffle the deck. I'm gonna shuffle it several times. I'll give you clarifiers, but bear with me a bit, okay? If you want to fast forward, go ahead. So, let us start with clarifiers So you have body shape, the full hourglass. It could be female. They're all practical female body shapes. You have the inverted triangle. You have the pear body shape. Very interesting. And the neat hourglass body shape. Okay. So let us see. If this is a male, he has the diamond facial structure. I might have a bob cut. Pretty bob cut. Straight hair. Mohawk. Medium length hair. Oh, I'll just leave that go. Ponytail. I always tie my hair like a ponytail with a ponytail. You have Havana brown, so I might be a brunette, but I could also be blonde. I was born in the month of June. You have number 3. Jerry curls, very nice curls. You have this hairstyle for some females. You have a round shape, if this is a male face. Pigtails. Yeah, pigtails is gonna be adorable. Even the ponytail one is adorable, and the bob hair is also adorable. Okay, and even the mohawk guy is adorable. So they might have like a sweet tooth kind of vibe a bit. So like I have this like hippie tie style, or it's like this wild style to me, but then again I have like childish tendencies, like lollipop in the mouth all the time perhaps. You have square hair face shape. Pencil mustache for some males. Turkish people. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying Turkish, but it doesn't need to be Turkish. It could be Arab also, or any Caucasian cultures out there, and Mexican. Okay, and Italian. And you have small waves. Okay, so these are clarifiers I can give you, but overall we're kind of sensing that they're all females, but if it's males overall, take it also. So, pile 6, my final pile. We're asking, what's going to be the scenario is that basically Diva is taking your adorable ex out on a, not a date, but like on a interview kind of session, okay? Going to a cafe, or we're kind of going to for a cake or something of the sort, something sweet with coffee. And I'm kind of asking your ex about your relationship. So we're gonna ask the perception of your person of the relationship you guys had. Okay, so their perception of the relationship you guys had, and if ever they wish to reconcile with you overall. Okay, so guys, just know that I don't know who you are, I don't know who your person is, although we're virtually meeting them, or imaginary, or my diva is kind of like meeting the higher self or the lower self of your ex. Okay, we're trying to figure out how they're kind of seeing you, thinking of you, etc. Okay, so I'll just give you fast some years before I forget those things. You have the goat, the rat, the dragon, and one more, the tiger. Okay, so you have those horoscopes. So tiger, dragon, rat, and goat. Okay, so these are done. And did I give you letters? I didn't give you letters, so I'll just give you, you have PAR, so you have Paris, French, France city code. You have MDTPA, so you have Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It doesn't need to be those places though. Just take the letters, okay? And then you have LAXCA. So we have Los Angeles, California. So you have those. Doesn't need to be from those countries again. I'll mention it. So, what's the main situation? You have the High Priestess. Okay. Their challenge is the King of Pentacles. So your person, I don't say might be married already, or they're the boyfriend of somebody else right now. So or the girlfriend of somebody else. And if you know they're still single, then we're going to channel something else. The reason why it's this way is the Eight of Wands. In the initial energy, you have the Knight of Cups. Now, in the present moment, you have the Three of Wands with the Judgment card in reverse and the Queen of Swords upright. And then in the near future, it's more Queen of Pentacles with the Fool card in reverse. So 1 minute please. I'm not sure. You have the Nine of Cups with the Ace of Cups. Okay, let us see. The Tear. This is not good. This is not good. Give me something more concrete. The ocean. The fucking ocean again. So we have, I'm sorry, I swear, but it's your, let's just give you, I love you unconditionally. I wish I had treated you better. I know I was a distraction from your pain. And we need to let each other go. So I'm already moved on, okay? But I'm happy to talk about you. That's what I'm getting, okay? So your person is going to be happy talking about you because they love you the way you were, okay? It's just that they felt like you didn't love them, or you thought you loved them, but you didn't really love them. They were just a distraction from your pain. Because what I'm getting is it's more like with the High Priestess, the vibration I got was more an element of they knew, there's a knowing in the way that they're observing me. As if like I know, it's like if Diva was to talk with them, let's say, okay, it's really, I'm kind of like being your best friend here, let's say, and I'm kind of like trying to reconcile both of you. Your person's gonna look at me as if like they know I'm on your side kind of thing. So it's that vibe I'm overall getting. Your person does like you, okay? I like you. So your person's gonna say that they did like you. It's just that it's like being with you, they were kind of with the ocean, it's more like I went with the flow of you. It's that way. It's more like I know I'm not meant to be with you vibes. Okay? Your person is 100% sure that they're not meant to be with you. They definitely love you, and it's a pleasure to talk about you with you. But then again, this one, it's more I will not face you. They will not face you because they don't want to hurt you. Because certain you haven't evolved or you haven't come into terms with certain things. They see that inside of you. Okay, so it's more like they have moved on already, this one. And they love you the way you are, okay? But they chose somebody else, this one. So will they reconcile? Just know that they do like you, okay? They love you a lot. They want to nurture you, or they like you, but then again, it's like their challenge is overall to kind of make you understand that I am with somebody else now. It's like you have to understand that they are with somebody else now. It's like it was a pleasure for them to be in a relationship with you. But it's like for one of those situations, they're going to say it's one of those cases where I did fancy you quite a lot. I dated you. I kind of liked you a lot. But then again, it's like perhaps the relationship was just more passion driven. You just needed me to kind of boost your energy, or you needed me to kind of make you feel good about yourself. And it's like, it's not that you're not deserving of love. It's just that it's like I was more like a distraction. You thought you loved me, but with your actions, they kind of knew, and for a fact that you were just, it's like you didn't really love them. You thought you loved them, but you didn't really love them. That's how your person is gonna say. It's like they're gonna observe me, they're gonna say, I know, it's like I love them also. It's not that I don't love them, it's just that I was mostly just distraction for you. The way you behaved, or the bruteness, or the passion, the spontaneity of this relationship, was all about the relationship. The relationship was more spontaneous. The relationship was more passion oriented. The relationship was evolving around you feeling good, me making you feel good, and your person's just saying that overall they woke up to the fact that it's like it was too much expectation. It's like I needed to kind of adapt to you and you not adapting to me. It's that kind of vibe, and it was coming like a pressure element for them. So reconciliation, they'll just say I would want to be friends with you, and I'll kind of even introduce you my girlfriend or my wife, okay? My girlfriend, my wife, or my husband, or my boyfriend, or the person, my life partner right now, okay? So wish I had treated you better, but then again, how better could I have treated you from their perspective, okay? And it's like I know I was a distraction from your pain, and we need to let each other go because I chose somebody else already. Because I sensed that you didn't love me. You acted or you said those things, but you didn't necessarily, the behavior, the words, and the emotions you kind of expressed were not necessarily heartfelt, or they felt like they were not necessarily genuine, or you were unconsciously believing certain things about yourself, but reality kind of manifested itself a different way with your ex. Okay, so your ex loves you a lot. They would want to be friends with you. They would want to introduce you their new boyfriend or their new girlfriend, but it's like they don't want to hurt you overall. And for some part, it's like reconciliation with you is that it's like my boyfriend, I don't want to kind of make my boyfriend or my girlfriend think about the fact that I'm kind of texting back my ex kind of thing. Because for some of you, they're really taking a new leap of faith with the marriage or the relationship. So do they want to reconcile with you? It's more like they like you. It's just that they've kind of moved on big time. With the ocean, it's more like it's too much. It's like it's one drop in the ocean kind of vibe. And it could be very overwhelming because I'm just one drop, but then again, I'm part of that ocean. But it's more a vibe that it's like it likes you a lot. It's not that it doesn't. It's just that it has moved on for some of you. I'm not gonna channel the one about the single. I'm not drawn to doing so intuitively, but if you're good at reading it yourself, I'm sure you could have read it a different way. Okay? But for some of you, 95% your person is invested elsewhere. Okay? It was sad, but it's like they kind of woke up to that fact. It's like I'm realizing, your person's going to say that they realize sooner or later in the relationship that it's like this was more like a show for them. It felt like a show. It was more like for the sake of something that you guys were together, but it was not necessarily genuine for them. They felt like whatever you did was not coming off genuinely, or they weren't able to be genuine with you. Could definitely be I wasn't. They weren't able to be genuine with you in the relationship. They still like you, they still fancy you, they still adore you, that kind of vibe, but it's more like I chose somebody else because I knew for some fact that it was not genuine on my end, perhaps. And it's like, now that I have a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend, I don't want my person to worry about the fact that I'm texting an ex or something of the sort. So I will not necessarily wish to reconcile with you. That's one. I want to be like a reliable person to my partner, kind of thing. Okay, so this one, it's that vibe. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm not taking sides, but this is how I'm kind of tuning into it. Okay, so that's all that I had for all of you guys. I had 6 piles, and I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you some kind of insight or perception, or like out of the, it's like out of this regular routine you have of thinking, perhaps different options. It offered you different options. So if you guys want to dislike, comment down below. It's up to you. You want to share, go ahead. Hit the bell, whichever way you want to do it. If you want to spoil me, my coffee site is down below. If you want a private reading, just be advised to read the terms of conditions and then gamble with me. Okay? If you want to gamble with me. If you need it, you take it. If you don't need it, then definitely you know yourself very well. And I respect that and I accept that 100%, and I encourage that on top of it. So, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.